Yo, what's up, y'all? This philosophical from the rap review room, y'all. What's going on? What's going on? All right. So, last couple weeks, I'll say maybe 2 months here, maybe a little bit longer, or maybe less, whatever. I've been talking about verses. So, today, man, we're gonna do our little rap reviewing verses here. We're gonna do it a little different here, though, right? We're gonna be talking like content wise, lyrical wise, and I want everybody's opinion on this. Let me know what you guys think about this one, right? Today I'm gonna be doing Lupe Fiasco versus Black Thought. We're gonna go one song for one song that I've chosen, but I'm thinking about making this a regular thing, right? Give me some artists you guys may want to put head to head on some verses here. You guys know how I roll. But today we're going to be doing Lupe Fiasco's Dumb It Down versus Black Thought's Thought versus Everybody, right? We're not going to do this thing where it's like, we're just going to compare this. Like, what are you guys' thoughts about Black Thought? What are you guys' thoughts about Lupe Fiasco? We're going to compare the two songs in ways of like breaking down these tracks lyrically. Let me know what you guys think about this one. I think this is it's a tale of kind of two different artists, right? Lupe is dope. Black Thought is dope. Uh, I will say that Lupe is probably has the better like solo projects, of course. Black Thoughts may say is the better artist, but anyway, let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about this? Who's better? Who? What do you guys? It's always been a debate. It's like Lupe's favorite album. I think my favorite album of Lupe is The Cool. Then you got first Food and Liquor album. I prefer The Cool over Food and Liquor album. And then Dragus Wave. Dragus Wave. And then Black Thought. I like his Streams of Thought Volume 3. Cheat Codes, I feel like it's his best solo project. Stream Cheat Codes is really dope. And I'm looking for, and I'm not even going to count Roots in there. I feel like How I Got Over is an amazing one of Roots' best albums, and The Undone, right? But I'm not going to count those albums. But let me know what you guys think about Black Thought, and let me know what you guys think about Lupe. I know you guys love Lupe. You swear about Lupe. I reviewed a lot of Lupe stuff on this channel and giving my thoughts, but I want to hear from you guys. I want to make this a regular thing. Let me know two artists, hip hop artists, you guys want me to kind of do a versus here comparable to. So today we're going to be doing Lupe's Dumb It Down versus Black Thought's Thought versus Everybody. I think these two are somewhat comparable. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If this can get about 10 likes, if this gets 10 likes, I'm thinking about doing this in a regular thing, along with let me know what you guys, some other artists you guys want me to do this with. Let me know. We're going to get right into it. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Also, if you're an artist and you want your music reviewed here, definitely reach out to me. Also, if you want to come up here, I haven't done the listen throughs in a while. You guys want me to do that? You guys want to come up here? Definitely don't be hesitant or shy to do that, y'all. But so we're gonna get right into it. Lupe Fiasco's Dumb It Down versus Black Thought's Thought versus Everybody. Let's get it. Cut to the intro. So we're gonna get started here, y'all. We're gonna start with Lupe's Dumb It Down. Let's get it.
Carrera, dumb it down. Coolest, what? Dumb it down. F and F, up, dumb it down. Dumb it down. I'm fearless, now hear this, I'm earless, and I'm peerless. That means I'm eyeless, which means I'm tearless, which means my iris resides where my ears is, which means I'm blinded, but I'ma find it, I can feel it's near.
He said something there, right? What a line, too, right? I'm fearless. Now hear this. I'm earless, and I'm peerless. That's a bar right there. That means I'm eyeless, which means I'm tearless, which means I'm my iris, right? Resides where my ears is, which means I'm blinded. Lupe is saying a lot of things. I don't have friends. Um, it's just I'm fearless, right? I'm fearless on some of the things I want to say. I'm objective to some of the things I want to say that I'm going to say, right? Which means I'm tearless. I don't have any emotions, right? Which means my iris resides where my ears is, right? It means he's observant and he's listening, right? And then which means I'm blinded. I'm blinded to a lot of the dumb stuff, but they want me to dumb down stuff, of course, right? Let's keep going.
But I'm a veer, so I don't come near like a chicken or a deer. But I remember I'm not a listener or a seer, so my windshield smear. Here you steer, I really shouldn't be behind this, clearly cause my blindness, the windshield.
But I'm a veer, so I don't come near like a chicken or a deer. You see how you did that? This is really dope. This is really dope. I think more the difference is I think Black Thought is more the storyteller, and I think Lupe is more the intricate, introspective, breaking things down in terms of like syllables and like our technical ability, right? And I think that's a little bit of the difference there, right? So you say I'm a veer, so I don't come near like a chicken or deer. See how you copy around that there? But I remember I'm not a listener or a seer, so my windshield smear, right? Here you steer. I really shouldn't be behind this clearly because my blindness. Really dope, man.
It's minstrel, the whole grill is roadkill, so trill and so sincere. Yeah, I'm both in there. Took both pills when the bloke in the trench coat and the lokes in the chair had approached him here. Made it clear as a ghost, so a biter of the throats in the mirror. The writer of the quotes for the ghost, who supplier of the notes to the living. Rivets in his rosy, pockets full of posies, given to the mother of the deceased. Awaken that wall till I'm resting in peace.
He said something there, right? And then he goes into the story, right? Clearly because of my blindness, as I said. The windshield is minstrel. The whole grill is roadkill. So trill and so sincere. Yeah, I'm both in there. Then he says, took them pills when the bloke in the trench coat, right? He's basically telling the story about a mother, right? And the locks in the chair had approached him here, made it clear as a ghost or a bottle of the throats in the mirror. The writer of the quotes for the ghosts, who supplier of the notes to the living, riveting as rosy, pockets full of posies, given to the mother of the deceased, awake and at war and resting in peace. Right. Right. So pretty much right there. It goes back to I think Lupe dives into storytelling a little bit more deeper, somewhat deeper in depth, and he breaks it down into like I will say like it is down to earth, of course, to this song, dumbing it down. That's kind of what this song is about, dumbing it down, right? And to Black Dot, I think you're more of learning something. You're learning something in ways of storytelling, like and I like Black Thought's flow and kind of his cadence on tracks. Lupe breaks it down in terms of like you're getting everything in a lot. So let's keep going. Let's keep going here.
You going over heads, Lou. They telling me that they don't feel you. We ain't graduate from school. Them big words ain't cool.
Yeah. You see how he says there, right? And Gemini, which was really another dope artist, right? You're going over heads, Lou. Dumb it down, right? They're telling me that they don't feel you. Dumb it down. We ain't graduate from school. Dumb it down. The big words ain't cool. Dumb it down, right? I heard mean and vicious. Dumb it down. Make a song for the dumb it down. Make us we don't care about the weather. Dumb it down. You sell it more records you'll sell more records if you dumb it down. This is dope.
Tell them, yeah, I heard me and vicious. Tell them, make a song for the. Tell them, we don't care about the weather. You'll sell more records if you.
And I'm mouthless, which means I'm soundless. Now as far as the hearing, I found it. It was as far as the distance from an earring.
And I think this track is basically saying, he's basically telling everybody, all the people that wanted to dumb it down at that time, probably still do, dumb it down for some of the lyrics. He's basically, taking it one step further. He recognizes that people saying, hey, dumb it down. He's not going to do that. And this is basically, he's going into more really in depth, right? And I'm mouthless, which means I'm soundless. Now, as far as the hearing, I found it. Oh man, this is some intricate technical writing here. Let's keep going.
To the grounders, but the door knockers on the ear of a stewardess in a Lear. She fine and she flying, I feel I'm flying by, cause my mind's on cloud nine and in the mind at the same time. Pimp see the wings on an underground king, who's also Klingon, to infinity and beyond. Something really sticks, but I spent.
So what he's saying here, he's making the intricate as far as bringing it to himself, but also in terms of like, he's basically saying he's an underground king here, right? But also speaking of the stewardess in the Lear, she's fine and she's flying. I feel I'm flying by him because my mind's on cloud nine. He's not taking the distractions, right? He's focused. I like that, right? Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Thinks like Leon, or lying in the desert. I'm flying on Pegasus, you flying on a pheasant. Writer of the white powder, picker of the fire flower, spit hot fire like Dylan on Chappelle's skit. Yeah, smell it on my unicorn. Don't snort the white horse, but toot my own horn.
You see that? The second verse is saying, I'm staying focused. I'm staying away from the women. I'm not into drugs. They want him to kind of speak on like comedy stuff, dumb it down, right? We're kind of going into dumb it down. He's not doing it. He's focused. And now the hip hop heads to see him as the underground king. But the mainstream and kind of casual artists want him to dumb it down. Really dope here. Really dope here. Let's keep going.
You've been shedding too much light, Lou. You're making them want to do right, Lou. They're getting self-esteem, Lou. These girls are trying to be queens, Lou. They're trying to graduate from school, Lou. They're starting to think that smart is cool, Lou. They're trying to get about the hood, Lou. I'll tell you what you should do.
So you see the response. The second hook is crazy too. You've been shedding too much light, dumb it down. You make them want to do right, dumb it down. You're getting self-esteem. They're getting self-esteem, dumb it down. These girls are trying to be queens, dumb it down. They're trying to graduate from school, dumb it down. They're starting to think that smart is cool, dumb it down. They're thinking to get up out the hood, dumb it down. I'll tell you what you should do, dumb it down. So any type of positivity here, and it's still kind of like that today, right? The labels, the industry, right? Casual fans, it's too difficult. It's too complex. Dumb it down. Really dope here, man. Let's keep going. Third verse here.
And I'm brainless, which means I'm headless, like Ichabod Crane is, or for a play less sexist, which makes me saneless, with no neck left to hang a chain with, which makes me necklace, less like a necklace, Steph, and I ain't use my headrest yet. They said they need proof like a vest, less chest, about the best fare FF jet in the nest.
So he says a couple things here, right? He doesn't wear a lot of jewelry, right? He's even said he's not used to that stuff. He's not going to wear that stuff, right? But it's still he's saying he exudes confidence and depth, right? But they don't. The industry doesn't see it. This is why they want him to dumb it down, because they want him to prove something. And they're pretty much saying, he's explaining dumb it down in terms of like if you see each verse, I'm brainless, right? After the second verse, right? I'm mouthless, right? And then on the first one here, I'm fearless. I'm fearless, I'm mouthless, I'm brainless. Those are three things he's saying there where they want industry, people up top, management, they want you to dumb it down. I'm fearless, brainless, and mouthless. Don't talk, don't be smart, don't be, dumb it down. They want you to simplify and dumb down the music, right? Let's keep going, man. Really dope. Really, I like this track. Really dope.
Confidence and excess depth. Even Scuba Steve will find it hard to breathe around these leagues. My snorkel is a tuba, luda, ruler around these seas. West side beside him, chest high and rising, almost touching the knees of stewardess and the pilot. Lucky they make you fly with personal floating devices, tricks falling out of my sleeves. Leave you blame, make your brain, you make a boat, I make a plane. Then I pull the plug and I make it drain until I feel like flowing and filling it up again. West side,
putting me to sleep. That's why you ain't popping in the streets. You ain't winning no awards. Robots and skate.
And I think that third verse is more of a shot at like the label too. He's talking about the label. This is around the time Lupe has beginning issues of the label. He speaks about it in his third album, Lasers there, but still, really dope. And then again, going into the hook, I'm gonna let it play.
GQ Man of the Year, G. Ain't rocking over here, B. Won't you talk about your cars? And what the f is Go Yard? Make it rain for the chicks. Pour champagne on them. What the f is wrong with you? How can I get on the song with you?
See, yeah, you put me to sleep. Dumb it down. Why you ain't popping in the streets? Dumb it down. You ain't winning no awards. Dumb it down. Robots and skateboards? Dumb it down. GQ of the Man of the Year? Dumb it down. It ain't rocking over here? Dumb it down. Won't you talk about your cars? Dumb it down. Right? Go yard. Dumb it down. Make it rain for the women. Dumb it down. Pour champagne. Dumb it down. What's wrong with you? Dumb it down. How can I get on the song with you? Dumb it down. That's dope. That's dope. Really dope. Man, that's really dope. Really dope. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get to the next song here, right? We're gonna get to the next song here. Black Thought. Now we're gonna break down Black Thought, Thought versus Everybody. Let's get it.
In just a few moments, we will hear from the most powerful black man in America today.
Everybody.
I don't think you heard. The most powerful black man in the world.
Hey yo, they ask why I seem so solemn. On a throne between three stone columns. You know the name, fucking up the game, no condoms. Everybody goddamn first world problem. The truth is in.
So, right, and I think goes back to what I said about the Lupe versus Black Thought. I think we're gonna get a lot of. I think we get a lot of depth and introspection from Lupe. You know, his storytelling. He's gonna break it down. Like I said, no pun intended. He's not gonna dumb it down. I think Black Thought, man, we're getting kind of like that intricate, a lot of information, a lot of references, a lot of resources, but impeccable pen, elite pen. You're getting some introspective, and I think what Black Thought is exudes more of that presence. Like he says there, y'all know the name, effing up the game. Everybody's first world problem. He's saying he's a problem, and I do think Black Thought is underrated. I think Black Thought is probably top 5 artists of all time, lyrically, execution, storytelling. I think he can get on track with anybody. And this is, Black Thought versus Everybody. Let's get it. Let's keep going.
Convenient as non-believers, fearing DACA dreamers instead of FEMA. Bentley Benz or a Beamer, Fiji or Aquafina. We fuck around and be the next Iwo Jima. The tide's rising at the same time like the.
He said the truth is inconvenient as non-believers. The truth is not convenient. That means they're not telling you the truth. And this is the difference between, I think, a little bit between. And I'm not saying neither one. I don't want this to, because I know how these Lupe fans are. You guys are going to tell me, oh, you're saying Black Thought's better than Lupe. Lupe did. No. This is clearly a versus of 2 artists that are elite rappers that we're acknowledging here on the channel. So the truth is inconvenient as non-believers. That is very true. It's not convenient. They don't make it. They don't want the truth to be out there. Pay attention to that, guys. Let's keep going. And he said, fearing DACA dreamers instead of FEMA. Right? Bentley, Benz, or Beamer, Fuji, or Aquafina. Cars or water. Everybody's a body, right? And be the next Iwo Jima.
Synchronized for making art, for making love, for making highs. The home is where the hatred lies. They taking lives, but everybody just so safe and sanctified. Then
wow. The tides risking at the same time like they synchronize. For making art, for making love, for making highs. The home is where the hatred lies. They taking lives, but everybody just so saved and sanctified. Fake non-believers or fake believers is what he's saying. That goes back to what he said about the truth. It's an inconvenience to the non-believers. Right now he's saying, but everybody is just so saved and sanctified. Really dope, man. Really, really dope, man. This is the difference. I think Black Thought's gonna tell you how it is, what's going on right now, and he's gonna, like he said, he's gonna give you the truth, which is dope. This is dope. I think Lupe is gonna give it to you in a way that's kind of more complex, Black Thought is going to be very direct with you, which is really dope.
They rely upon we the few defiant ones. Communicate higher forms than Viacom. To dialogue before war with a riot horn. I wonder on which side of the lines I belong.
That bar, that's a bar right there. To communicate in the higher forms of Viacom. Viacom owns all the networks, cable. Where it goes back, he says the truth is inconvenient to non-believers. Pay attention to that, right? To dialogue before the raw or the riot horn. I wonder on which side of the lines I belong. Bar. Really dope.
Lady Liberty, face full of concealer. I'm half master killer and half you master killer. Latrophobia, that's a fear of the healer. Kaepernick is an activist, y'all in fear of the kneeler. Everything's up.
So it actually is kind of going back and speaking. This is a lot of things back in 2020. I'm half master killer and half you master killer. Latrophobia, that's the fear of the healer. The fear of healing, right? Kaepernick is an activist, y'all fear of the kneeler. This is not the channel to speak on that, but you know, a lot of people are still a little bit divided on this Kaepernick stuff, but I think it's kind of gone away a little bit. But it's good that he's speaking on that, right? You're gonna hear a lot of. I think Black Thought does speaking kind of like the activist, but again, it's truth, it's relevance here at that time. He's speaking on that time, right? Let's keep going.
Nothing is obscene. Another young life was lost on live stream. Another great fell from grace and high steam. Then the clock struck 13. We in some kind of dream. First I'm handling first things. Decipher what it means to a planet of earthlings. Where the question remains: am I a journal, a journalist? Herbal eternalist, Olympic tournament level genius, author affirmative.
What is the question remains? Am I a journal or a journalist? Herbal eternalist, Olympic tournament levels genius, author affirmative. Boom. That's exactly what I think Black Thought is. Right? A genius author based off of his rhymes, the way he writes, the way he raps. Oh, man. Dope, man. Let's keep going.
No turning back and returning, I'm not concerned with it. The permanent ink paved the way out the turbulence. My hands against the wall outside a billiards hall. I hear police discussing whether to try and kill us all. I question if that'd matter. Life's like a tree that falls in the woods, even with our phone footage to see it fall. Great men chose the paper mate pen, a state pen, the firing pin of a pistol aimed at a playpen. We go from musket to a missile to a revelation between heaven and Satan. While I'm steady creating, trying to separate the truth from the lies that they told us. I even
just said it. They want to separate the truth.
The Soviets, the 45th POTUS, that ain't the photo they showed us, or accepting the onus. Did they Washingtoners? My condolence to y'all diplomas. Here's a bonus, the point of view to make things see through. If I'm a walking institution, I'm an HBCU. Face the music, keeping it moving is one of the great things we do. Yo, the devil.
Whoa. They try to separate the truth from the lies that they told us. I even heard the Soviets, the 45th POTUS, right? They ain't the photo they showed us or accepting the onus. Did they Washington us? My condolence to y'all diplomas. Here's a bonus, the point of view to make things see through. If I'm walking institution, I'm a HBCU. Ooh, and then he said, face the music, keep it moving. One of the great things we do. Yo, the devil's trying to put together his gang. Me too. Oh, man, Black Thought. Wow. No one's paying attention to this. Wow.
Trying to put together his gang, me too. And whether you come from Lagos or Trinidad, Tobago, you can either stay broke or be wealthy as Jeff Bezos. If you just stay broke, I was in the.
And this is why I kind of chose these two artists, right? On that one track, Lupe dumb it down for him to get to where he needs to get to. Black Thought ain't dumbing it down, and he's still relevant, still a dope artist, right? And then he says, whether you come from Lagos, Trinidad, or Tobago, you either stay broke or be wealthy as Jeff Bezos. Don't stop being where you are right now, right? And then he says, if you just stay woke, I was in the dark, the day broke. Oh, man.
Dark and day broke. Direct the questions to my ancestors until they spoke now. Inherently rocking the disco currently. Bars is cryptocurrency, hypnotherapy. Shitting on everything. 5'9", 6'4" lyrically. Crystal clarity. Wonder how I spit so thoroughly. Stay
inherently rocking the disco currently. Bars is cryptocurrency, hypnotherapy. On everything, 5'9", but 6'4" lyrically. Crystal clear, wonder how I spit so thoroughly. Oof. Stay so hungry, rappers can't go get no mercy. That's the reason anyone who spit won't verse me. Oh my goodness.
So hungry rappers can't get no mercy. That's the reason any other one who spit won't verse me. It's so lonely in my own class, formerly known as is the inscription that your headstone has. On my own path, in my own world like Disney's. I feel the fucking system fail just like kidneys. Upstairs.
It's so lonely in my own class, which is very true. Formerly known as in the inscription that your headstone has. I'm on my own path in my own world like Disney's. I feel like the system failed just like kidneys. Oh my god. Oh boy.
The one who upsets all carriages, cause it's imperative we change the narrative. Yeah, and that's thought versus everybody. Listen, check it out, they go to everybody.
Oh man. Oh man.
Yo, I got myself over everybody. Yeah, every goddamn body.
Oh man. So that was Black Thought versus everybody. So, and as far as my little verses here, right? Lupe's Dumb It Down versus Black Thought versus everybody. I just feel like there are two different tales here. The industry, the label, even Lupe is speaking on, you got to dumb it down. Dumb down your music. It's too difficult. It's too out there. It's too complex. No one wants to hear it. And in terms of versus Black Thought here, Thought versus everybody, the truth isn't convenient. They hide the truth, just like non-believers. The industry, television, they're hiding the truth. The difference is between Lupe and Black Thought. This is the difference. Lupe is going to be complex. He's going to be, his rhymes are going to be telling a story in terms of painting a picture, painting himself in the versions of others, right? No pun intended. Painting a picture, a mural, and different things like that. Dumbing it down. He doesn't care what people say about him. He's going to keep doing his thing. Black Thought, he is going to say it in terms of same thing with Lupe, elite pen, execution, relevant, going to tell you the truth. He's not steering away from that. He even said it. He's an author. He's an activist, right? I think this is a good discussion. Good discussion here. Good verses here. Now, if they were to do a real Lupe versus Black Thought, I don't think it'll happen. I think two different dope artists. One's going to be complex. One's going to be relevant. I think Black Thought has the presence. I think Black Thought has an elite pen. I think Black Thought tells you the truth. Lupe, I think Lupe tends to give it to you in a poetic version. You can even say Lupe has the better albums. You can say he's the better solo artist, and as far as certain songs, he's gonna say it in terms of like a poetic, like storytelling. It's gonna be very like introspective in terms of like he wants the listener to continue to listen, to get the story, have discussions, talk about it. I think Lupe has done this type of music before. Lupe can get relevant too, but he wants to make things interesting. And I think that's the tale of these two artists. Very dope artists. And that's my story on this. Let me know what you guys want me to think. Let me know what you guys think about these two artists, Black Thought and Lupe. If this video can get to 10 likes, I'm thinking about making this a thing, doing another artist just like this. Let me know what you guys think about Lupe. Let me know what you guys think about Black Thought. My favorite album of Lupe is The Cool, first in Food and Liquor, and then Dragus Wave. Black Thought, I'm not including his Roots albums. I think his Roots albums he's a beast on those. Stream of Thoughts, 3, and then you have Cheat Codes for me. So let me know what you guys think about each artist. Who would win in the verses? What are you guys' favorite albums, favorite songs, favorite lyrics? Let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know that down in the comments. If this gets 10 likes, I will continue to make this kind of a continuing thing. I'm Philosophical from the Rap Review Room, y'all. I'm out, y'all. Peace.